I don't need... Doesn't...
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know.
Dachte ich mir
What do you
schon.
do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Gute Mutter.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces look like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful.
Wikiger.
Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Kunstsammler.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. His face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks. I think I'm gonna head off.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
I had a...
Shoot.
Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Die kannten sich.
Sure.
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade. I'd rather just... Do you know what this key opens?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question.
No reason. No reason. What do you think?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
I was pretty tempted. No reason. It was fun though.
Gut, hier kommen wir nicht mehr weiter.
I think I'm gonna...
Sure thing.
Können wir mit Nathan noch reden? Vielleicht weiß er irgendwas.
Nah, he's stuck in...
Gut, dann gehen wir.
Nice view of the...
Catmobil.
It's the Catmobile, my custom chopper bike. Plenty of gas in the tank.
Na dann, weiter. Das hat's aber übersteuert. Können wir die Oma noch mal fragen? Der Kunstsammler ist Wade, wahrscheinlich.
Mind if we talk?
Not at all.
I don't see a reason.
Tja.
Well, gotta go.
Bye, Cat.
Das war ja ein kurzer Besuch.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but no hit for Wade Industries either. But it was kind. I should try to get a hold of him. All right, got it.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. His pile of medals weighs more than my car. I was
Süß.
fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made general if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts. What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson. I don't see a reason to. Do you recognize the aviator call sign
Cocky.
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any
Dann
suggestions?
wär's Wade.
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
I don't see.
Charles
I'm
Wade.
trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
I'm
sorry.
Is there?
Okay,
I do have official business. I'm deputy.
nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're by.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from.
Dann müssen wir von der Polizeiwache aus anrufen. Ich glaube,
Hey,
wir
Lenny.
müssen...
Hello, Kath.
Hey, Lenny, could you check the files for a police report? A girl who drowned around here, Lily Myers.
I'd love to help, Kathy, but you better check with the...
Fine. Nah. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Dann muss es nochmal Ablenkung sein.
I can't. Well. Hello, do you know anything about it?
That case was handled by Truman. I wasn't.
I don't need to. That's all for now.
Good.
Tja, hilfreich der Sheriff wie eh und je. Dann muss dieser Dude hier nochmal für Ablenkung sorgen.
Laney, I need you to do something.
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday this weekend. You'll have to get her.
Hey.
Hi. Sure, I needed to puke.
Good to know. Guess what? He's having some kind of. Here we go again.
So, und jetzt nochmal als Polizist ausgeben.
McConnell Air Force.
Hi.
Sure thing.
Charles
I'm trying
Wade.
to.
I'm sorry.
Is there?
Okay.
I do have.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement.
Now that's hardly.
Do you have any idea? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos, I've.
Relax, okay? I'll check the files.
Ha, super.
It's 555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
Dann rufen wir den mal an.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
what a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me.
Verdammt.
I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another. It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Tja, zurück in die Stadt.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
Ich werde mir was ausdenken. Ich werde mir was
I don't know
ausdenken.
yet,
Das ist
but
gut, ja.
I'll figure something out.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him?
Ja,
And that
das ist
strange
klar.
bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay? Oh, it's way too late now.
Ich
How
weiß,
I
sagst du
couldn't
was.
possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Kat.
Ja?
Hey, Kathy.
Ugh, you are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha. So you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess.
Mhm.
Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and...
Hacker Dave.
Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Ach, die ist doch süß.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Mhm.
Ugh, I hate that dream.
Tag 2.
I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too. Nah.
Nee. Telefon, Scanner. Die Notiz.
Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away. My password is AngelLove, without the quotes. If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software. I'll be back in a few hours, super psyched about the investigation. E. P.S. No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time? Oh, please, like she actually uses the spacebar. Shit, looks like she forgot to write down the username. Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name. It's some advanced...
Erstmal Hacker Dave anrufen. Vielleicht kann er uns weiterhelfen.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kathy. Eileen said to call you about...
Ellie who?
Eileen. Red hair, glasses, speaks so fast.
Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. Figured it was kind of a weird name for a girl.
You must have a hearing disorder.
You must have a thing. Burn.
Sick burn, dude.
Wow, just wow. So, the software?
Oh, yeah. No, can't. Not really.
I knew she was...
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirates. There was this misunderstanding in my network. Me and Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see. We used to play bocce together, and let's just say he is one soul.
You call yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's...
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew. Well, okay, only an admin account can change the access port. The only way to even theoretically crack one would be if Clyde logged onto a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access. And... ooh, I got an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds as...
Well, not crash it, just crash it a little, then call Clyde. Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log on. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the password locally.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set it up.
No way. I have severe IBS, it just wouldn't work.
IBS?
You seriously don't want to know.
Ah, heftig.
It's not rocket science. You do what I ask, and I'll get you some juicy software. Quid pro quo, Clary.
Whatever,
Clarice.
weirdo. We'll...
War das eine Anspielung auf das Schweigen der Lämmer?
A thick white envelope.
Ein Umschlag.
There was a
Öffnen.
floppy disk in there with a note taped to the back. 1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy. 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. 3. Call Clyde at 555-8181. Tell him your computer crashed and give him the error code. 4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6. Reboot and log on using 7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8. That's it. And remember, if you mess up somewhere, just call Clyde and he'll have to take care of it. It's his job after all. Would Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name, Eileen Mildred Summers.
Ja. Können wir den jetzt verwenden? Angel Love. Wie komme ich an
Eileen's
dem?
schedule. There's a note for today. Help Kathy get in touch with Dave.
Wie komme ich an
Eileen's
dem
obnoxious.
Username?
Would you look at that? That movie's not out yet. She tells everyone. I'm fairly sure it's about. Would you look at? I think that movie. Oh, wait. We meet again, Miss. I can certainly see the appeal. Makeup check, hair. I can certainly see. Makeup check. Eileen's closet. Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name, Eileen Mildred Summers.
Das hilft uns auch nicht weiter.
Color printer. It's some advanced scan.
Müssen den Username finden.
Nah, Eileen borrowed it from school. I'm no geek, but I know how. A computer. All right, time for some expert help.
Dann rufen wir den Experten mal an. Vielleicht kann uns das wirklich helfen.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, I need you to come and fix.
What seems to be
It won't start up. There's some kind of system failure with an error code on the screen.
probably a hard drive failure.
Dorm A, room.
I'll be there in a...
Thanks.
Ich bin gespannt.
Hey, Clyde from IT.
Hi, come in.
Natürlich voll der Nerd mit Nickelbrille.
My, oh my, now how...
I have no idea. It was like this when I...
let's... And presto!
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick?
You go ahead. I'll wait.
Yeah, that worked.
No problem. Let me know.
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him to log on.
Gut. Wir überlegen, was uns was bis zur nächsten Folge und dann sehen wir uns wieder bei Kathy Rain. Auf jeden Fall cool, man kommt schon weiter, indem man ein bisschen die grauen Zellen anstrengt. Naja, macht's gut, habt einen schönen Tag und Servus.